What's up, everybody? I'm K. Marie.
I'm Lou.
I'm Mary.
And we are...
Merch in the Midwest. This some bullshit, y'all.
Y'all. Listen, y'all. We worked so hard yesterday, which was June 15th.
Yes.
We worked hard so we could have an episode for y'all on Monday.
Two episodes.
I'm
going to let you know how it went. Let's start from the very tippy top, okay? We met at... I got here at 8:30. Okay.
Yeah. I've been in the crib all day.
She got here at 8. So they were setting up stuff. I get here. We finished setting up the equipment.
We are all ready to go. We did our little catch up because it's been a minute since we been around, and so we start the episode. We like, hey everybody, guess what, man? I'm K. Marie Lou Mary. We are worked in the Midwest.
And we had all cute. We had another cute name for our new episodes that we was gonna drop.
And in fact, we'll let y'all know about it later on.
And honestly, we'll put the intro in there so you can see. We're not making it up.
We were so ready.
We were ready.
Look,
And mind y'all now.
Look at this intro.
What's up, everybody? I'm K. Marie.
I'm Lou.
I'm Mary.
And we are
Merch in the Midwest.
See, we was ready.
We were ready.
I worked 14 hours overnight the night before into the morning. So I was like, let me get a little bit of sleep because I know we doing this. And that still wasn't enough sleep compared to how hard I worked. They made me earn every dollar on that paycheck last night. The night before last, y'all.
They actually tried to get some from the paychecks before.
Hello? And I was tired. So I was tired. And you could probably see how irritated I was already because they like, yeah, let's do one more episode. I'm like, but I did it anyway.
All I know is we started the episode. She got her tablet. I'm ready. And she giving info. And it's going.
It's going.
And it's going. And it's going. And then
bring, 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 bring.
Lou gets a phone call.
Hello.
And so she's like, hold on, y'all.
Scary fucking phone call at that.
She's like, hold on, y'all. She answers the phone. Instant emergency.
A real one.
And because this is a real relationship here, the three of us, we instantly go on alert. And so now we doing what we got to do.
We turn into FBI agents. Well, I'm already an FBI agent. But
all of that. We
freaking dispatch.
We did it all.
I'm doing triage.
We reaching out to mamas, aunties, uncles, cousins, sons, daughters, trying to figure out who gonna go to this and that, whatever. About 45 minutes to an hour later, it's solved.
Everything's great.
So we like, okay, let's get back to this episode. So we immediately jump back in. And it was a bomb episode.
It was.
Our ADHD was all over the place.
It was.
We really were.
Squirrel!
It was bad because it had been almost a month since we had recorded.
Yeah.
And so we even talked about that and the reason why we hadn't recorded in the last, why we missed the last 3 weeks.
Because somebody want to pop up and get married.
Somebody wanted to get married, so I became a event coordinator.
I was a makeup artist.
Then I went on vacation. She went on vacation. You went to a conference in Indy. And we talked about all that. We gave all the details.
We have lives outside of this podcast, y'all. Lives and jobs.
It was going great. And so we finished that episode, and we like, thank y'all. You can like, share, da-da-da-da-da. But bye. All of that cute stuff, right? So then I'm like, well, y'all, we need to get another episode. And Kay is like, oh my God.
I was trying for my life, y'all.
She was about to slide right on
I was about to fall
asleep.
I was just about to say, move over, you get in there, and I'm going to lay down on this side because I'm about to take a nap. That's how tired I was.
But I'm like, it's a short episode. Like, it's sweet, to the point. We got this. Let's go ahead and knock it out. And we did.
They haven't talked to me like I was 5.
Knock it out. We knocked it out. We got it done.
We just enticed her with a little bit of wine. It was only a little bit of wine.
12:45, something like that. After we finished cleaning up and stuff, it's like 12:45 in the morning. We all saying our goodbyes, love yous, and we go our separate ways.
Text me when you make it home.
We get up this morning. It's Father's Day, so we all
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, dads, for being
to the real ones,
pet dads,
the real ones, plant dads,
uncles, plant dads, the dads who just do all the extra dad stuff and they ain't the dad, but
yes,
thank
all
you.
No, for real,
The guy
thank
dads,
you.
The God dad,
Yes.
the ones that's actually doing what they supposed to do.
period.
Yes.
We shout you out. We love you.
Yes,
Mwah.
You
Mwah.
are
Mwah.
appreciated. You are important.
you are beyond important because the kids honestly wouldn't even be able to make it without you.
You are
Your
a
male
key.
presence is so important.
Yes. And so, thank you. Thank you for all you do.
You the bomb.
So, we all like Happy Father's Day.
Yep.
I go to church. Lou pop up at church. I'm like, hey, Lou.
I was thugging on the block.
Listen,
Yes,
ain't
I-
been to church in a long
Praise God.
Well, I would have to say I hadn't been in 2 weeks because I was at church for a wedding. But before then, I had not been there specifically in the house of the Lord. I had been at churches like beer churches, but that's not the same thing. Neither here nor there. I hadn't been to church in a long time. I'm here. I'm praise the Lord, saints.
And we had a wonderful time.
It was wonderful. The message was wonderful.
And then,
And let me tell you, hold on, sidebar. This was saying today. When I tell you, I felt that.
oh, thank you.
I felt that.
Thank you.
I love
So
that.
it's not that I don't go to church, y'all. Because we all grew up in church together.
Yes.
I'm spiritual. I believe in God. I believe
don't
in God
come for us.
wholeheartedly. Don't come for me, because y'all be liking to say I be into that weird woo woo shit. And I mean, two things can be true, but
It's not even that. It's there all together.
Yeah, like I just believe I'm more spiritual, and I ain't got no beef with nobody in that church or nothing, but I had a bad taste in my mouth with a few family members that still attend there. So I don't want to run up and
they
fight
get done
you in the
up.
name of the Lord,
Right.
in the church I grew up in.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Let the church say amen.
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 And so,
I want to smoke.
we go our separate ways. They went to go hang out. I went to go do dinner with my family for Father's Day. And while I'm sitting there on my phone and I'm starting to edit, so I can get the video ready to post for tomorrow. Today.
I need to
You
do
guys
better
will
with our
see
social
it.
media.
But I'm like,
Honey,
I'm
I
getting
get
the
good
video.
for like a week, and then I'm like,
I'm gonna do
You
better, y'all.
know what? You really don't need to do more
No,
because
you
you
don't
are
need to do
the IT. You're the
don't need to do
IT
shit
setup.
else. You do
She
that.
is the stage props.
I'm more the
I'm
social
supposed
media
to at least
girl.
do
Please.
TikTok.
Like I need to really just stay focused. If I could just stay focused on Facebook, if I could just do that, because that's
Yeah.
where I feel like I shine.
It just be
If
so
you
much
do
ghetto
Facebook,
shit happening on my
You
Instagram
doing
and Twitter.
Instagram and
You
Twitter.
and X. You do X because it ain't even.
X.
First of all, fuck Elandra Musk. Okay, it is Twitter. The Twitter.
Twitter,
You can
'cause
follow me
he's
on
a
Twitter on
twit.
my personal account, but don't judge me for anything you may see on there.
Oh, you can judge if you want, but you'll get told about yourself if you try to say something. Okay.
So, squirrel. So I'm editing the video, and it sounded so good. It's all going great.
Sidebar, our outfits were cute too. Just
Yes.
for the record.
They were.
Y'all know we be changing our outfits for y'all. We be getting up and changing.
Yes.
So all these episodes that we record, it don't be the same. It's the same day. It's just different episodes. Different
Costume
outfits.
change.
Like cartoon characters.
We
they
giving
don't
y'all
change
all the
their
secrets
outfits.
today. All the secrets.
Okay, because my little Sheen dress is popping today. Okay.
Hello. This is a
And-
boutique one today. I actually did not Sheen y'all today. This is Indianapolis Boutique. I love this
I think
dress.
this is Sheen.
I'm a Sheen bitch.
I love
Okay,
Sheen.
I don't care how much money I'm
Dress,
almost
Sheen,
all-
earrings, Sheen, shoes,
Bra,
First
Sheen.
Sheen. Underneath Sheen.
Fix my bra. Sorry.
Yeah.
Coco.
This just so happens. So let me tell you, sidebar about this dress,
I
right?
really like the dress. I told you when you came in.
Thank you. I have never, as a bigger girl, really found a boutique place that I can shop that is not a plus size boutique, right? In Indianapolis, there's this place called Athena. Yes, shout outs to Athena.
Small Business Sunday.
Little small business live. This store has all sizes. They are so inclusive. You can go from extra small all the way up to 5X. And I mean, they sell everything like biker shorts, jeans, dress slacks, dresses, hoodies, t-shirts, everything. And they have all the accessories. It's in Fountain Square And when I tell you the clothes, like, they get you right. Looking real cute. Real cute. You should check them out if you're in Indianapolis. Yes. Thank y'all for keeping me looking cute. And they're not that expensive, like, really. Not bad.
They got an online website?
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to check them out.
In the chat.
I sure will.
Put it in the notes.
I'll put it in the notes.
So everybody can go shop.
Yes, go shop. See them.
So, I'm editing the video, and I had to cut out from when Lou had got her call. And so I cut all that out, and I added because we had stopped recording, and then we started back up. I added the second video from where we started back up, and all I heard was shh.
With a little bit of, hi, this is Merch in the Midwest, and how are you doing today? And today's episode is going to be about flakes. Yeah, and that's what happens. So, I mean, I know you guys really don't want to listen to that. Do you want to listen to the rest of that episode like that? No, you probably don't, because by the end of it, you're going to want to murder us.
20 minutes of shh.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
This can't be real. This really can't be happening.
I immediately sent a text to them, and I was like, y'all.
Sidebar. As you're sending the text, we were still here. Mm-hmm. I'm on the phone.
And I'm like, bitch.
And I'm like, what? And she like, you're not gonna be happy. I'm like, I'm not gonna be happy.
You're not finna like this
like,
at all.
Like, what's bad?
I almost threw my phone, y'all. She was like, it's not recording. She was like, it's nothing but static all through the episodes, both episodes. And I was like, what? Like, I looked at Lou. I'm like, Lou, I'm not redoing this shit. Because we say you can't, like, when you record a podcast off the top of your head,
and it's not
authentic.
It's not gonna be authentic if we go back and do, because y'all don't know the element we were in at that time, anything. It was genuine. So now if we go back and re-record it right now, it's gonna be forced.
It's gonna feel very rehearsed, and that's not what we want. Which is the reason why we decided to do this episode.
Yeah, and now we just gonna shuffle it. Like,
we're shuffling it. And not only that, like, a lot of times our stories, when we research our stories, like, say I do a story, I research the story, they haven't heard it. So the reactions that you're getting are the genuine response.
We don't share stories. Like, we put it in our document, like our Google Docs to look at it, but we don't be like, okay, Lou gonna say this part, I'm gonna say this part, she gonna say this part.
We don't do that.
It's like we all tell a story.
Yeah,
it's crazy because we started off like that. Remember?
We did. We tried,
but
and it was cool.
It was cool, but I like it better.
Yeah,
I like
it's more dialogue. It's definitely a true response of, and I like the way that we all think differently.
Yes,
because it's honestly, I'm telling you,
it keeps it fresh.
It does keep it fresh. It does.
But yeah, so that's what happened, and that's why you guys are getting a mixed bag episode today. So
yeah, don't blame us. Blame the 70%. Full moon. That's a what moon?
So waxing gibbous.
Waxing is waxing my last MFing nerve.
Waxing that nerve. Waxing your nerve.
Wax it on off, please. Thank you so much. Don't give any more. We don't want any more. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you and good night. JK.
Guess how many books I done read this year?
I'm behind.
How many?
I don't know actually because the phone's over there, but I'm over 100.
Oh, good for you.
So, y'all, this book called Pen Pal by J.T. Jessinger.
Hold on.
It's good, but you gonna get pissed off.
Hold on. Let me go to my Kindle. Kindle, where are you? Hold on a second. Oh, right there. All right. And it's called what?
Pen Pal.
Hold on, I'm about to pull mine up too.
It start off good, but it's gonna piss you off.
By J.T. Jessinger. Got it.
It's free.
Oh, and it's on my Unlimited.
Yay.
Thank you. Unlimited.
Now, when y'all finish, because clearly my book club never took off, but when y'all finish it, we'll discuss it.
We can always have a book club that ain't like we can literally just have a book club with people.
Us.
And like, if people see us starting to do it, maybe they might want to jump in.
Yeah, because remember, at first I got mad because I was about to shut that whole group thing down, but it's a lot of work to take all the people off and then delete it. So I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm like, God damn, bro. People be like, I want to do this, and this. And then when somebody implement it, don't nobody want to do, not y'all, but don't nobody want to do the shit. And I be like,
Keisha, I had a book club we did it for like a year. And I really think that I shouldn't have gotten frustrated because the people that did support and do it did. Like Jenny would do it, Gina did it, my mom, my sister, and Cian. And we each month we would pick. Okay, get them, girl.
She see the fucking bush moving.
Get them, girl.
But we each month we would pick a different book. Like it would go around, and so I read a bunch of different types of books that I would never read because normally I am suspense, murder, mystery type of books, and I do like sci-fi. But I mean, we read Where the Crawdads Sing before they had made the movie, which oh my god, that book. Have you read that book?
I had it in my queue. I never read it.
Did you watch the movie?
Nah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Like every time you think it's gonna look up for her, it was just like down. Just down bad Olympics, man. It was terrible.
Can you let my finger go?
So there was that, but we did really well, but it just pissed me off because it was very much like yours, where it was like 25 people swearing up and down. And I mean, to the point of I would make the post, this is what we're reading. This is where we're gonna meet this time, because we would meet at first we were gonna do it in people's houses, but I'm like, all of y'all don't really know each other, so I don't know if you really feel comfortable with all these people coming to your house, so we can just meet at coffee shops, so we can meet like that, you know. And to the point of these people would have us change the time we meet and change like the location because this is gonna be close to them, and then still wouldn't show up. And when I tell you what pissed me all the fucking way off, I'm like, I'm done. Like, y'all know my temper. I'm like, I'm done. Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Like, don't waste my time. Don't play with me. So, anyways, I should have just freaking kicked him out the damn group. And we should have continued with the people that, because I really did enjoy it. I like book clubs. Did I add it? I think I did. Kindle. Okay. So, Mary, what kind of stuff you been reading?
I read spicy books.
Okay. I like spicy books.
A lot of reverse harem.
Oh, okay.
A lot of mafia.
I like mafia books.
Yeah.
Girl, please. Sleeping with the fishes, bitches.
Yes. A lot of supernatural books too. Fantasy, romance books like that.
Have you read the Clockwork Angel books?
No.
They're so good.
I didn't just start, but I'm currently in the what is it? The something Thorns, Crown of Thorns. Something like that. I'm currently in that series. And she has a few different series that she has.
So this one is by Cassandra Clark. And those are so good. It has angels, demons, vampires. I mean, everything you can think of. And I can loan you one so you can read it first and see what you think. Because you have Kindle, right?
Yeah, I have Kindle.
I'll loan you one so you can read it, see what you think about it, and then you can continue. They have ones that are based back in time, and then they have ones that are more current.
And about this book, let's see. I just like the cover.
Yeah, the art is beautiful.
Magic is dangerous, but love is more dangerous.
Yes, it is.
Vampires, warlocks, yeah, this is definitely, yeah.
And I like that there's actual angels and demons, and like there's an actual angel that bestows the power, and they have like these runes that are on their skin that give them powers. Girl, it's so good. So good.
Yeah, so those are the kind of books that I'm into. Anything that kind of like escapes from reality.
Yes.
I'm not a big self-help book person, but I've read some that I enjoyed.
Have y'all read The Memo?
I was reading the Unf Yourself book, and I actually was enjoying that book.
Yeah, that's a good ass book. I was like, damn, I was at work listening to that shit. I'm like, God damn, I got no edges.
And I was cracking up. I'm like,
he was snapping.
I'm definitely that person, like, as they're reading, they're having, like, these thoughts where I get ahead because I'm an overthinker. And so I'm like, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And he was calling me out on it.
Yeah.
He was calling me out on it. And so it would throw me off. And he'd be like, because I know you thinking, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh.
Sir, nobody asked you to go into my thoughts like that.
Excuse you, I feel violated.
All right, you get a little intrusive.
The question, what's y'all love language?
All of them. If I had to pick.
My love language, because there's 6 love languages, right?
5.
So mine is definitely...
Well.
I love gifts.
Okay.
I do, because I really do feel like, Tamar, and I know it sounds very like superficial, but it's not. How do I know that you love me if you don't give me nothing and do nothing for me? Like, how am I supposed to know? I don't know. So that, and then I love like actual time spent, the intimacy, like,
yeah,
those are my cue.
I am a physical touch, quality time kind of girl. Yeah, I'm all of them, but those 2 are the main ones for me. And my therapist had broke it down as to like why. And so like, cause we got on the topic of what's your love language, and she was like, a lot of this stems from your childhood. She was like, so a lot of the times when people date people, she was like, you want to date people within your love language. Cause she was like, if you dating somebody who isn't like, oh, I need physical time, you might date somebody who like, give me all the space. You know,
and I hate that.
Yeah, and I can't. I will not do that again.
Here's my opinion on that. It's not. I don't think that you necessarily have to date someone who has the same love language as you, but you have to date someone with enough maturity to understand that just because this is your love language, like that was gonna be my next question. Is, you know, because so we have our own love languages, and so when we're with our partner, when we're trying to fix things, we try to fix them in the language of our love rather than thinking about what's their love language. You know, so let's say me and my significant other were having a disagreement, or they're feeling upset over something has upset them. And I'm like, well, you know what? Let's just hang out together. I'll hold you, you know, you just lay here and we could just watch a movie together and everything will be fine. I would be looking at it like I put in my best effort. Like, I'm trying to make you feel better. Like, you know, just getting some time together how do we know that his love language isn't words of affirmation? Yeah. Maybe in that moment he needed you to really like hype him up and speak him up and tell him like, you know, like, babe, you know, you always come through and I appreciate that. Exactly. Or I think you're awesome. I think you're wonderful. My favorite compliment to give my significant other is telling him he's beautiful. Because men don't hear it. And so, I like when they blush when you tell them. Yeah, so I be like, you beautiful. Like one of the, and he constantly reminds me this is like early on in our relationship. One of the compliments I gave him, I was like, you beautiful king. I was like, you beautiful black king, and he was like, did she just call me beautiful? Like, wait a minute. He was like, I told my best friend about it, and I was like, wait, this girl just called me beautiful. Right? He about to put out. And so. And so it's definitely one of those things. That's why I'm like, I don't feel like you have to date somebody that has the same love language as you, but you have, they have to be mature, and you have to be mature, and you have to be understanding of the fact of just because this is how you would want somebody to fix it with you, if something was bothering you, doesn't mean that that's the way that they receive it. I guess kind of in a way, like, you're right too, though, because I feel like a lot of, like, all of them do like speak to me too, because I love acts of service as well. Yeah, if you have you taken the test? No. So if you take the test, it'll tell you. And when I took the test, it gives you a percentage. Okay. It'll say you're this percentage of this and that percentage of that and this percentage of that. And I am a little bit of all of them. There's normally like 2 though that are stronger towards the top. You know, that have a higher percentage. And so yeah, there's physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and receiving gifts. Because I'm also a person. I'm like, I love receiving gifts, but it's not my top thing. My top would probably be words of affirmation and quality time. Just from, and I think like that's changed over the years based on things that I've experienced in certain relationships where I felt like I didn't get words of affirmation, you know, and so it kind of made it to where I then craved it more, and so it became one of my stronger love languages of I want you to tell me how much I mean to you, and how much you value our relationship or value the things that I do. I want to be acknowledged for the things that I do. Like, it's very common for the woman to take on the role of cooking dinner every day. And, it's kind of one of those things where it becomes expected. Like, no, I still want to be told thank you and show appreciation.
Because it's not your job.
Yeah, exactly. I still want to be told, like, man.
You want to know that the things that you're putting into and feeding into your relationship are actually appreciated.
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter if it's cooking, cleaning.
Yep.
If it is just when you come home to a warm, happy environment that's safe.
Yep. And so that's why. But that's what I think it is that when we're in relationships or even if we're just talking to people, some people, when you ask about love language, they immediately roll their eyes, whatever.
Because I think it's stupid.
But it's so
It's actually true, though.
So accurate. And it helps me be able to better love myself as well as be able to better love you if we together. So just take the test.
I'm going to take it.
The test.
Let me see. I might take it while we're talking.
Go ahead, girl. All right, y'all. So y'all know I always got to come with an am I the asshole.
Oh my God. Okay, let's hear.
All right. Am I the asshole for making my daughter leave because my husband is attracted to her?
Yep. Am I the asshole for making my daughter leave because my husband is attracted to the daughter? You major. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to listen. I'm going to not give my initial opinion, but my initial opinion agrees with Keisha. Okay, go ahead.
I'll let you finish.
Okay. I, a 55-year-old female, have been married to my husband, who is also my daughter's stepdad. He's a 63-year-old male for 4 years. My 23-year-old daughter and I have a complicated relationship. She has been diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder.
What the heck is dissociative identity? Like she don't know who she is?
No, like isn't that like the split personality?
Oh, okay.
She has a lot of trauma from watching me and my husband's horrible marriage go down and was bullied in school. When she told me she was being bullied by peers, my view that all children are innocent really tied my hands because I told her that if I said anything to them, I would be an adult harassing a child. F that. F that.
So if you tell her anything, then you be the adult harassing the child.
If your child tell you they being bullied and you don't want to go talk to the kids or their parents because then you'll be seen as an adult harassing.
No, I'm gonna bully them damn kids. You fuck around my nephews and see what happens.
Fuck them up.
Okay, I beat up little kids.
I fight kids. I do.
Yeah.
So she has blamed me for that ever since. I blame you. And keeps referring to this one time where the kids at school called her trash due to the fact that she wasn't taking care of her hygiene due to depression.
Oh, that's rough.
And then the mother didn't even stick up for her?
Part, not all, of my response was telling her to take a shower, and I bought her new clothes. She is suffering from depression.
Ma'am, you are a giant asshole. The little girl probably already knows she stink. She don't need... Come on. Does she have more children? Did she fall off a truck and didn't know how to... What the...
The bullying finally ended with an expulsion and a suspension for the ringleaders. She still throws the fact that a school clinic volunteer told her that if she was their kid, she'd have permission to punch back if administrators didn't do anything. Facts? I tell Levi all the time, we don't hit, but we hit back.
First of all...
Yeah. You don't be a bully.
1000%. If you are being attacked, if you are being pushed, hit, pulled, you have the right to defend yourself. You are not a punching bag. Mm-hmm. Don't be a doormat. Defend yourself. And you better beat the hell out of them. Make them wish they never touched you.
That part. So, I thought that having her live with me while she finishes school and gets a job would help heal some childhood wounds if my second husband and I modeled a healthy relationship. However, my daughter now doesn't get along with my husband. She is very introverted, creative person who likes immersing herself in escapism. So she'd get annoyed if she was sitting eating alone and my husband would sit across from her and eat, saying she ate later so she could eat alone. Which, whatever.
Okay.
However, my husband started acting distant from me and my daughter, complained that his eyes lingered for too long. She got very angry and there was a lot of shouting and slamming of doors. Finally, my husband admitted he's attracted to her and it's hard to be around her all day.
Oh, hell.
He said that she was a walking temptation and said that's why he was avoiding sex with me.
Bitch, get the fuck out my house.
I'm sick. First of all, I'm sick of the mama already. Why is this even a fucking discussion? Protect your First of all, clearly the whole problem here is that she don't understand her job as a mother is to protect her child. You let kids bully your fucking kid. Your kid is dealing with damn depression, which is a hard thing to deal with anyway. You're the grown up. Get assistance for your child. Don't tell your kid take a bath. Yes, you're going to tell your kid to take a bath. I'm not saying that you just let your kid walk around dirty, but you don't make them feel bad about being depressed and that they don't want to get out the bed and shower. Shit, there are days that we all go through where we can't even pull ourselves out the bed to go do what we have to do. Mm-hmm. It is facts of life. People go through different emotional swings all the time. Learning how to cope with them is the truth. Like, that's the task. That's what we have to do. Help your child. So now you have a grown man saying that he can't control his eyes, that the girl is tempting him from just being and existing, and you can't...
And you wondering why she's annoyed by
him. And don't want to sit with him.
Don't want to eat dinner with him. Don't want to be with him
anytime he probably already
she feels that stuff. She feels those vibes that give her the creeps. And instead of getting rid of this man, you immediately you talk about you don't know what to do. Why would you even still want to stay married, even if it wasn't your daughter? Why would you still want to stay married to a man that's telling you that another woman that's 40 years younger than him is walking temptation, and that's the reason why he don't want to have sex with you? See, this is what the problem is. You waited till you was 55 and got married, thinking, oh, you probably settled for his ass at his big age of 63. And then you looking at it like you don't want to be alone. You'd rather ruin your relationship even further with your daughter than be alone. That's your problem.
I always want to chase behind some man.
People be so scared to be by themselves. Ain't nothing wrong. I would rather be by myself than in a situation like that. Just to say I got a man.
I thoroughly enjoy being by myself. Companionship, yeah. You want the companionship. But come on, let's be fucking for real.
Please be
fucking
for real.
So, she says, I was upset to hear this. I don't blame my daughter for this. But at the same time, the situation has become unbearable. Something would have to give, and I couldn't collect my thoughts with both of them still being in the house. So I gave my daughter money to stay in an extended stay hotel and asked her to utilize her college's emergency financial and housing resources they have for students in need. She responded by storming out and telling my ex, who is now circling social media, using it to paint me as the villain of all villains. I'm not abandoning my daughter. She qualifies for those resources anyway, since my ex is unemployed and we are in substantial debt. I just need time to process the situation and don't want to leave my house to stay with my daughter when I have a marriage to figure out whether or not to save. Am I the asshole? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Point blank, period.
Wow. And the fact that you are literally asking these questions makes me think, like, ma'am, who raised you? Who raised you? What is wrong? Like, girl, please go get a clue.
So somebody responded And they said, I have a hard time believing that her DID, the dissociative disorder, just came from seeing you and your ex fight. DID stems from repeated trauma before the age of 9-ish. You're punishing your daughter for your husband being inappropriate. Kick him out of the house while you figure things out. Somebody was like this. I can't believe more people aren't mentioning this. Someone doesn't develop DID just from watching their parents fight. I hate to even imagine what kind of trauma that poor girl must have been through to feel like her only way to escape and feel safe was to split off aspects of her personality into separate beings. The mother is a piece of shit for the way she's treating her daughter now, but I would bet money that her mistreatment of her daughter goes way back.
It sounds like it's absolutely clear. And her pattern, her real pattern, is just consistent.
And never having her daughter's back.
And of course you was split. Like, what else do you, how else do you cope as a kid? You don't have any authority to change anything. You literally just have to figure out how to cope. You don't have a parent that's willing to help you cope. So you have to do something else.
Somebody said, hell, even ignoring the DID. She told her mom she was suffering bullying that was in large part to mental health issues. And mom's response is along the line of that seems like a you problem.
Yeah, take a shower.
And somebody responded saying her mom's been her biggest bully all along.
Pretty much. Now that's facts. That's sad.
Oh, somebody else said saying that's what did it. Her witnessing the mom and dad fighting. They said saying that's what did it is the mother painting herself as the victim in the situation. That the daughter is traumatized from just witnessing her being abused. We have a narcissist.
I was just about to say that.
Baby, now that...
Somebody said, bingo. My mother is a narcissist and chose to ignore me with my cries for help when my stepfather was a creep and tried to film me naked. I found the camera. Obviously, I was traumatized. Long story short, my mother chose him and caused all kind of trauma for me. And when she finally decided to leave him decades later, she had the audacity to come to me and played victim about it. Pure narcissistic manipulation and delusion. She said he was so horrible to me and I was forced to sacrifice you for the financial well-being of my other children.
Fuck that.
I snapped at her like, you are fucking insane. How dare you come to me and act like the victim after you pretended I was overreacting for decades. But yeah, she is insane. So is this lady, a narcissist and abusive person.
Wow. Do better.
Some people really don't deserve children.
I feel like that frequently. It's one thing that I've definitely had to, for myself, pray about a lot. Because I really do feel like I'd be a great mom. And then you see these women that it blows my mind. It's like, honestly, and I know some people are going to disagree with this. This is going to be a hot button topic, guys. Choose an abortion. If you know you are incapable of being empathetic, devoting yourself to your child fully, putting their needs above your own, don't even bother, because you are damaging, traumatizing, and
send it back to the Lord.
These things, like, once you traumatize a person, a lot of this stuff can't be undone. They can be in therapy for years and still feel inadequate. They come up with all these issues because you just didn't do your part as a parent. Like, and it's sad because there are plenty of people who want children, who would adore the child, who would take care of them, nurture them, do all those things, and they can't have kids, or it becomes very difficult to even adopt children. And it's just sad. It's like really sad.
Speaking of that,
Okay.
am I the asshole for saying you should have thought about that before you procreated?
Some people just shouldn't be procreate. Okay.
My ex and I have a 13-year-old daughter, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Nicole has several medical conditions that require a lot of attention. She will need some sort of in-home assistance for the rest of her life. While we have an aide to help a couple of days a week, it is still a challenge. The outcome of Nicole's condition became clear when she was 2. At that point, my ex and I agreed we wouldn't have more kids because it wouldn't be fair to anyone. There'd be no way we could focus attention on 2 kids. Someone would lose out in this situation. That's a very mature.
Very. It is. At least there.
On that, yeah. Mm-hmm. We divorced when Nicole was 5. We originally had 50-50 custody. 3 years later, my ex remarried. His new wife, Callie, is nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
My ex did say that she didn't understand the severity of Nicole's condition. I figured there was a learning curve. Eventually, Callie basically said she wanted to be hands-off, which I respected. I wondered how it worked considering Nicole lives with them half the time.
Okay.
Last year, my ex and Callie had a baby. I was a little surprised given my ex was always firm on not having more kids, but figured it wasn't any of my business.
Do you think that she thought, this is just a sidebar, do you think that she thought the complications were because them 2 were together and had a kid?
He probably did think that. Mm-hmm. Because it's the husband that moved on and had another kid.
Right, so he's probably thinking like, it was our combination, not a me thing.
Well, he did begin to complain that it was a lot of work juggling Nicole and the baby. I sympathized, but really didn't know what else to say.
Okay.
Because that's why we decided not to have kids. Mm-hmm. Is that we knew it would be a lot of work with having 2 with all of the work that Nicole requires.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, fair.
Recently, the venting got worse. He said Callie yelled at him for taking Nicole to her physical therapy appointment instead of helping her with the baby. He brought up potentially having Nicole stay with me more. I wasn't entirely shocked, but it pissed me off. I said Nicole was his daughter. He can't just abandon that responsibility.
Absolutely not.
He asked, what was he supposed to do about the baby? I said, maybe you should have thought of that before you procreated. I mean, really, we discussed this 10 years ago as to why it'd be hard to juggle 2 kids. Why did you think having another would be a good idea? He got quiet and said Callie wanted a baby. I said, that isn't enough of a reason. And maybe he should have thought harder before bringing more life into this world.
And he should have explained to Callie the struggles and the difficulty with his child he already had. Like, those are just because somebody says
like a people pleaser.
Right.
The conversation ended with me saying I'd call my lawyer and we could arrange for him to have less custody, as I'd rather have my daughter be properly cared for than be viewed as a burden.
Absolutely.
Callie called me that night, which never. Don't call me.
Right, why do I need to talk to you?
Callie called me that night very upset that I had made my ex cry and that I said her baby shouldn't exist.
You didn't say that. You said first of all, see, this is where Lou comes in and says, you know what, if you're going to tell it, please tell it the way it is. Let's not come here making up things. She never said your baby shouldn't exist. She said you should have thought of that before you procreated. She never once spoke ill of your child. Your husband can't tell the story correctly.
She told her, she said...
He threw a remix in that baby.
That's not what I said completely. More that y'all didn't think it through. Mm-hmm. And she called me a jerk.
Oh, no, I'm not the asshole. She's not the asshole. She's definitely not the asshole. He's definitely the asshole in this situation.
I think Callie was scheming. And when she did the whole hands-off thing, she figured, if we have a baby, then we can get rid of Nicole. Nicole can go be with her mom all the time. And then it could just be me, him, and the baby. She was one of those that got married to a man with kids, but didn't actually want to be a mother to his kids.
And there's nothing wrong. So this is the thing. There's nothing wrong with saying, I want my own children.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with saying, I don't want a man with kids.
Yeah.
Because I want my child to be the priority. Nothing wrong with that. But ma'am, you can't go with somebody who got kids and then think you just gonna...
I want you, but not your kids. Like, sorry, no.
Package.
My kids are a part of me.
Package. Mm-hmm. Package deal. A 2-for-1 special. And you can't get rid of the special. You can't say you don't want it.
I can't believe Callie called her.
Probably had a lot of damn nerve.
That's bold. Don't call me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call my phone.
Callie had the audacity, the nerve, all of it.
So yeah, those are my they assholes.
Mm-hmm. 2 assholes.
Well, she wasn't the asshole.
She wasn't the asshole.
The other people were the
Yeah,
assholes.
the other people were the assholes.
Mm-hmm. So guys, that's what we have for you, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got something. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
It sure
Be
is.
grateful.
We promise we will have a full episode next week.
We will.
Scout Honor.
That's not how you do it. That's... Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, aye. Chinese middle finger.
That was in one of the videos too.
It was. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
So like, share, subscribe, follow us on all platforms.
Yeah.
We're on all of them.
Even
all
if
social
you don't like
media.
us,
Leave a
somebody else
comment.
will.
Leave a comment.
That part. Leave a comment below. You can email us. workedinthemidwest@gmail.com.
That's where you send
Any
your
cases,
complaints.
any
Don't put
complaints. Yeah,
don't put the complaints in the comments.
Email them
Mm-hmm. We'll definitely read them.
twice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm going home.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye, friends.